I'm Marcus, and I'm a freshman at Bob Jones.
I'm Kyle DA, and I'm a junior at Bob Jones.
I'm Clayton Sanders, and I'm a sophomore at Bob Jones.
I'm Saya Hedrick, and I'm a sophomore at Bob Jones.
I'm Larry Robinson, and I'm a 12th grader.
And I'm Tamaya Brown, and I'm a senior also.
And we also have another teammate, but she's not able to make it. Her name is Caitlin Turner, and she's also in the 12th grade.
So the Be Entrepreneurial class formed as a Patriot Path session about 6 weeks ago. And as Patriot Path tends to be, the blurb that you write in the Patriot Path menu only gives them a very limited amount of information. So they were interested in inventing or forming their own business.
So basically, one day out of every week, we get like a free, kind of like a free block to try anything new that you would like to do. Like if you're interested in learning a new skill, you can possibly find something that'll help you with that. Then it gives you the time.
So we had 5 teams, 3 to 5 students each. I think we're at a total of 18 students who went yesterday.
Our idea was to solve a water crisis that is going on around in the third world countries. So what our idea was to do is there is an enormous issue about water cleanliness all around the world. Every 2 minutes a child dies from a water disease-related infection. So what we came up with was a series of 7 large filters that would go into industrial-sized piping. Now the first 5 filters would become gradually finer in order to weed out particles like fecal matter, lead, and industrial waste. And the final 2 filters is like our big money ball, because one of them gradually dispersed fluoride into the water, and the other one gradually dispersed simple proteins. So not only were they getting clean water, but they were also getting simple nutrition, and they were getting dental care when, if you think about it, it's a third world country, so they're not going to have access to much medical care. So the access to fluoride would severely help.
So the idea was we wanted to, because we know like the violence rate is not going to just completely be gone, like the death rate and stuff, but we wanted to like minimize it, so we wanted to create, we wanted to manufacture, meet with gun manufacturer companies and see can we implement a chip in the gun, put a chip in the gun.
Finger ID scanner to make it where you know who did it. And we're just making people accountable for their actions. We're not trying to take the guns away. We're just making you accountable, so you can't say, "Oh, I didn't do that. Someone stole my gun." But this is your fingerprint. So. Yeah.
And then it's an app that goes with it where you can enable or disable the gun, and you can register up to 3 fingerprints just in case.
First round was the semifinals round. It was just the judges.
Oh, okay. And it was in a little room where they just tap the group and tell them to come in a room, and then you present. But once they pick the people that made it to the finals, then you have to present to other schools and the judges and the dean.
Yeah, there were different judges. There's a lot more.
With the final one, all the other groups were there, and you got to watch the other groups present. So as we were watching the other groups, we began to realize, oh geesh, we have no chance of winning this. These people are amazing.
It was loose.
But then you come away with...
We come away with $1,000 distributed among the group. But
yeah, cool.
I brought that home. So
that's
it's large,
$1,000, yeah.
And it has our
very nice
team name on it, bio. And do you guys want to explain the name?
It's the Somalian word for water, and we want to have it produced in those third world countries so that they can have the income as well as water. So.
Cool.
Where we won a check for $1,500, and we also have a trophy.
Nice, very cool. And that money goes to Bob Jones?
Actually, it doesn't. It's ours to keep. It's ours. We just want to give a special shout out to Miss Springer because we did work on this a lot in her class. Shout out to Miss Panagas for letting her use her computer lab. She was a big help. And also Miss Dama
for pushing us.
I love to see that desire, not just because it's money and glory, but because it motivates them to improve their skills.